John the Magician here with the reveal to the Criss-Cut force. Now, this force is very easy to do, but yet it is very deceiving, so much so that I actually use it in my day-to-day magic as a professional magician doing this force because it's very simple, but it's very difficult to figure out if you do it right. But it does take a little bit of misdirection to do. Here's the basics. The card that you want to force is on the bottom of the deck. In this case, it's the 3 of hearts. And for the trick that we did here, I actually had a duplicate card, another 3 of hearts, on the box. So that's how I was able to get the card to transfer. But you don't tell them about that, nor do you tell the spectator about that. Whatever you can do to get that card on the bottom and to keep it there, on the bottom. Now, when you have the spectator cut the cards, the card you want to force is on the bottom. They could cut anywhere in the deck. When they cut it to the side. And you take the bottom half and criss-cut on top of the deck. So this is what you're left with. Now, the most important part of this trick is the misdirection. If you were to simply tell them that this was the card they picked and lift up the deck, as soon as they cut it, they can figure that out. They'll know, well, you just showed me the bottom card. But if you can get them to take their eyes away from the card for just one moment and look at your eyes, it actually completes the trick, and they're not going to be able to, when they look back at the cards, remember how that sequence really happened. It's startling how it works, but every time you can break their eyes off of those cards and get them to look at you, when you go back to it and say, this was the card you picked, they're going to buy right into it, that this was the card that they actually picked. Now, this is what I usually do. After they cut the cards and I complete the cut, I kind of bring the attention back up to me, and I look at the spectator in the eyes, and I say, you could have cut anywhere in the deck. I didn't force you. We didn't plan this beforehand. Anywhere in the deck. And when I'm looking at them in the eyes, they're not staring at the cards. So then I bring the attention back down to the cards, and I say, this is the card you cut to. That momentary break in their eyes from that deck after they cut it, and when I complete the cut, to my eyes, is enough for them to not be able to reconstruct exactly what happened when they cut the cards in the first place, which makes this a very powerful move. So once you get that eye contact break from the cards back up to you, you show them this is the card they cut to, and that's how you use the Criss-Cut force to force any card you want in a very simple and easy to do manner. This is just one of the many ways you can reveal the card. I'll let your creativity be your guide when it comes to revealing how you want to use it in a trick or revealing the card in the first place.